Okay, guys, let's do it. So, this is Rev Up. So, module number one for Rev Up, and yeah, I got another monitor working here. Okay. So I'm thrilled to be teaching Rev Up. This is module number one. This is going to be a recorded session. Mute yourself, but if you have any questions, we'll stop it a couple times during the class and see if we have any questions. We plan on going probably 50 minutes to an hour, depending on if you have any questions. Okay. So in Rev Up, you're going to learn all the strategies to take your business and take your real estate career to another level and really learn them as quickly as possible. So I hope you attend all the Rev Up classes. We have them every Friday, 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. They're different classes. We have 8 total, and they just repeat themselves every month. So if you committed to the next 8 classes, starting with this one, or maybe you're at some other in the middle of taking the 8 classes, you're doing the right thing, especially if you're an agent who's doing currently less than, say, 25 deals a year. We have different programs for agents based on their current production level. So if you're doing less than 25 deals a year consistently, you are in the right spot. And by the way, that is the vast majority of the industry. So in Rev Up, you're going to learn the strategies to really take your real estate career to another level and learn them, as I said, as quickly as possible. The greatest challenge any business owner faces is staying positive and staying motivated and being disciplined. And your efforts in real estate can sometimes be hard to measure, but those efforts are a string of activities that ultimately lead to your success and your profitability. So again, module number one. This is learning objectives. So we have time blocking for business, personal accountability, various types of prospecting. That's a good one. Using scripts and dialogues, committing to a prospecting schedule, and lead follow-up. Lead follow-up. Developing your business mindset. So the most successful real estate professionals are success-oriented self-starters, and they really are true entrepreneurs. And they all share three common characteristics. Number one, a great work ethic. Number two, unwavering perseverance. And number three, as it says on the slide, a positive, make it happen mindset. So you have to define what success means to you. Is it a dollar amount? Is it a lifestyle that a dollar amount will provide you with? Or is it something other than income? Only you can answer that question. It's a highly subjective question. Hopefully that doesn't cause an echo. Oh, it does. Hold on. How about now? No. Testing 1, 2, 3. How about now? Testing, testing, testing. No, that did it. Okay. Work ethic. Work ethic is diligence, hard work, and self-discipline. And this means you have to have a plan of action and work it consistently. And it's got to be in alignment with your personal goals and your professional goals. So ask yourself these questions. And if you can answer with a solid yes to each of them, you're well on your way to a strong career in real estate. The first one is, am I willing to follow a schedule and treat this like a business? The vast majority of agents do not follow a schedule and do not treat this like a business. Number two, am I firmly committed? Number three, do I push forward even when the going gets tough? And in this business, and quite frankly, I don't know a business where this wouldn't apply, the going eventually gets tough, right? And am I coachable and ready to learn? Consistency. You've got to implement a variety of effective systems. You've got to work on your business, not in your business. And this program, this 8-module Rev Up program, is really designed to give you those systems. So again, for the second time, please try to be committed every Friday, 9 a.m. and 4 p.m., or excuse me, 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. for the next 4 weeks. So to achieve success at the highest level, you need to think like a business owner rather than just a salesperson. Okay, so pick the best tools that work for you and stick to them. Always be intentional and specific in your actions, and do the ordinary tasks with such consistency that they become extraordinary. Okay, time block all of your activities and follow it. Know how many calls, and you'll develop this over time, how many calls you need to make, how many face-to-face contacts, how many emails for you to get a deal. And I do the same thing. I contact real estate agents by phone, by text, by email. I got a marketing piece that goes out promoting Realty One Group and to see if they're interested in learning more about Realty One Group and joining. So what I'm teaching you is something that I do myself, but not with buyers and sellers, with real estate agents specifically. Perseverance is our next slide. So with continued and patient effort, you will persevere. Perseverance leads to small victories, which leads to confidence. And confidence leads to even bigger victories that lead to a higher business self-esteem and even greater victories as you go. So it just continues to build on itself. The next one says, be committed. So how committed are you? You got to become crystal clear with what it is that you want in your real estate career. People who persevere make no excuses for anything but success, and success is the only option. The last one says be accountable. There's mastermind groups, there's accountability groups out there, and try to create a daily tracking system that works for you to help you become accountable, whatever that looks like for you. Positive mindset. Positive mindset is a process, not an event, and attitude is everything, as it says on the slide. About 90% of your success in any sales related field, and I could probably say 90+% of your success in everything in life is to a large degree going to come down to your attitude. And it's not unusual for attitude to be the only difference between a person who is successful in real estate and those who are not. And your expectations lead to your success, and your expectations will lead to your failure, right? So create your real estate career the way you want it to be, not the way others say it should be or the way others have it. Agents doing 100 deals a year. We've got several of them in the Glendale office. Don't be intimidated by that. They started at one point doing 0 deals a year and they learned. Okay, so make your goals specific to what's most important to you and try not to compare yourself to others who are producing, selling a lot of homes. And I know that's difficult to do because a lot of agents do it. Self-talk matters. When a listing opportunity comes up, are you going out expecting success or are you expecting failure? And if you expect failure, it's going to show in how you look, what you say, the choice of words you use, your tone of voice, everything. But of course, the opposite is also true. If you expect success, you're going to prepare better. You're going to have better supporting materials. You're going to appear more confident and relaxed, and you'll significantly increase your chance of getting the listing if you believe you do. Okay, belief is very, very important. Taking responsibility. You are 100% responsible for where you are at the moment. All of your thoughts, all of your actions have led to this exact moment in time as we sit here on the Zoom class together. If you're not entirely pleased with where you are, change your thoughts, take a new action towards what it is that you want to create, right? Action is very important. Thoughts are important too, but action is super important. Check in with yourself often. Are your thoughts positive or are your thoughts negative? Are your thoughts moving you towards what it is that you want to achieve in real estate, or are they moving you away from what it is that you desire? Okay, most people are convinced that their current reality will always be their reality, and they continue to attract the same results and the same outcomes. Maintain a client's first mentality. Actually, I want to go back to this one real quick. So when I said most people are convinced that their current reality will always be their reality, that made me think of something. I've had 4 people in the last 24 hours tell me that they have to postpone retirement now, and they have to postpone all these vacations and dreams that they had because yesterday the stock market went down quite a bit. And boy, if that's not living in the moment, I don't know what is. But it's good to live in the moment in some cases, but not so much this way, because watch, 6 months later, stock market will be at or greater than what it was 48 hours ago. So something to keep in mind. Clients first mentality. So make a commitment to always take care of your clients' needs first, and be sure to set both business hours and business and boundaries. So always work in your client's best interest, which sometimes means recommending that they don't buy or sell a home. Okay, sometimes that means that they recommended that they don't buy or sell a home. So don't focus on that commission check. Always do the right thing and the money will follow. If you focus on the commission check, they're going to notice that. We call that commission breath. And those who really understand this and get this concept are going to enjoy a great career with the stream of repeat and referral business, because the client's going to see that you're in it for them, not necessarily for yourself and your commission check, right? Which they always believe is significantly more than it is. They don't understand that you've got to give 35, 40% to the IRS. It's not near as big a check as they think it is. Honesty, integrity, professionalism are non-negotiable traits. Here's some do's. I'll just go over a few of these. Do show confidence, show concern for your customers' wants and needs and desires, build rapport, and find common interest. Maintain your professionalism under stress. That is a big one. So I would put a star next to that one. Maintain your professionalism under stress. Be flexible and ready to learn new techniques and new technologies. Dress professional, speak and write professional, and communicate your work hours, returning calls, texts, and emails within a timely manner, but within your schedule. Okay. Another one a little further down the list says associate with people who are doing more than you. That's good too. If your goal is to do 25 deals a year, hang out with those who are doing 25 deals a year. Take them out to lunch, buy them coffee, pick their brain. One of the challenges I used to have for 10 years, I went to 4 real estate conventions each year all over the country. That's 40 total. And they'd parade people on stage that were doing 5, 6, 700 deals a year. That's 2 closings a day, including weekends and holidays. And at the time, I was consistently closing 5, 6, or 7 deals a year. And I thought, my God, I can't relate to these people. You know, put somebody on stage who's doing 30 deals a year. That's the person I want to talk to. So we've got several people in the Glendale office, several people in every office that you're with here with the Realty One Group who fit that bill. And they're happy to meet with you and chat with you. Okay, so take advantage of that. Here's some don'ts. Don't put down the competition. Don't criticize the client. Don't lose your cool. Don't make excuses. Don't talk to the client in a negative tone. And that's difficult to do when the client wants to do something that you know is not good for them. Don't let outside influences control you. Don't sell desperate. Don't assume. Always get clarification. And don't focus on you. I think we've said that twice now. Don't focus on you. Focus on the skills and talents that you have that are needed to meet your client's needs. Visualization. I love this one. Listen to podcasts, audiobooks. We've got a real estate or a Realty One Group podcast for the Glendale agents that I sent out. All managing brokers have access to it. So if you're not familiar with what I'm referring to, please ask your managing broker for information on the Realty One Group podcast. You can do 20 minutes of meditation or prayer. Every morning, I do 20 minutes of meditation. I love it. Sit comfortably with your perfect outcome in your kind of like a video in your head. At least that's what I do. And always see yourself succeeding. Some people, and I haven't done this because it doesn't really get me excited. Others report great results from it. Creating a vision goal board, right? And using words and pictures to show your personal and business goals. If that's something that you can get behind, you're excited by, and you like that idea, go for it. Setting the stage for success. What you need, these are the basics. These are the basics for your new career. Laptop and a phone. We pretty much all got those now, at least a phone. Mortgage calculator, which is an app on your phone. Personal supply of personalized business cards, yard signs, open house signs. If you don't have them or don't know where to get them, contact your managing broker. Lock boxes and lockbox key, which nowadays is also an app on your phone. Thank you cards. I've got, let's see. Well, here we go. I've got a bunch of thank you cards here, Realty One Group thank you cards that can be ordered online that I'm always sending out to real estate agents. So I'm a big fan of handwritten thank you notes.
Lupe, is it just me or did he freeze? Oh, Lupe, you're on mute.
I was trying to figure it out. I'm like, is he pausing or?
JP, are you okay? I am pretty sure he just froze.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's gone now.
Oh, you're the host now. Okay, take it away.
Yay, right? Get to work.
All right, well, I guess
I don't know if he'll get to just join back
he
on.
might, yeah, he might be able to reconnect.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Are you new?
Me. Oh, you can't see. Oh, you can kind of see me. Yeah, yeah, yes, I am. It was August, like late August.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of took it really slow because I have two little girls. And
Oh,
so all their breaks, their fall break, and then
yeah.
their
Yeah, yeah.
Christmas break. And
Yeah.
so, and then now I'm just like, okay, now I have time.
Yeah. Good.
No
Well,
big holidays, really, no traveling or anything.
yeah. Oh, good.
So, and
What
I'm
office
at
are
a
you out of?
PV.
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 Okay. I did that one. I think what's her name? Jan or I went there first to PV office.
When was that? It's Melissa now.
Oh, Melissa. Yeah, is that her name? In fact, I have her folder still. Yes, Melissa. Melissa.
Okay.
Yeah, I loved meeting with her, but Glendale's closer to me, so I kind of jumped in at Glendale.
Glendale's closer to me too, but I would like to sell in
PV.
Scottsdale,
Yeah.
Paradise Valley. Like that's where I
Okay.
want to be.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't mind driving like
Yeah.
that.
Good.
So, I did talk to JP first because he's closer.
Hmm.
Um, I really liked his energy. He has a lot of
Yeah.
energy to talk and teach, and which was awesome for new agents. But when I met with Melissa, um, I really liked her.
I did too.
And
Yeah.
yeah, she's super help. I mean, they're both super
Yeah.
helpful. Oh,
Yeah.
look, he's back. Yay.
Okay. You're on mute.
We can't hear you.
How about now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just talked with Cynthia. Lupe, you probably know who she is, one of our OA team with Cynthia and Jamie at the front desk. And she said that they're working on our internet. So well, let's keep going, but it's possible I might lose you again. But
Okay.
we'll do what we can. Priscilla,
All
I
right.
recognize you. You were at the Glendale office for an interview, and I think you went to another one, didn't you?
Melissa. I went to
Oh, at Paradise
Melissa.
Valley.
Yeah.
At Paradise Valley. Well, good. Well, I'm glad you joined us. How you liking
Thank
it over there?
you.
It's a great office.
I like it, I do, but I was just telling Lupa that I kind of took it really slow because that was back in August. But with my
Hmm.
two little girls, I just kind of slowed down my I wanted to jump in, but with the holidays and everything and their breaks and fall break, winter break, and so now I'm just like, okay, now I'm ready to kind of dive in.
Well, good. Well, I wish you the best. I think if my memory is correct, didn't you live closer to the Glendale office, but you wanted to do work in PV? Was that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Well, very good. All right, let's give this a go. I think we're on slide number 14. So let's continue on. Okay, do you see the slide knowing your market?
No.
No.
You don't. Okay. Well, let's see if we can fix that.
There we go.
Oh, okay, good. Gotta get my other screen working here. Got 3 screens going. It is the game changer. Love the 3rd screen. Gotta mute this. All right, I think we're back in business. Can you hear me okay and see everything good?
Yep.
Okay. Screen number or slide, actually slide 15. So setting up your personalized agent app. So as a real estate professional with Realty One Group, you are provided with your own personalized agent app. Okay. So this one tool is going to help you to attract and convert numerous clients if you use it properly. So before you start sharing your app with prospects, you need to install it on your phone. So don't go to the Google Play or Apple App Store to download the app because it won't be personalized to you. You want to make sure it's personalized to you. So here's what you do. app.realtyonegroup.com/one zone, and then your name. So if your name is Lupe Palmer, it would be app.realtyonegroup.com/one zone Lupe Palmer. Okay. And we've actually got a class coming up, I want to say in 2 weeks, on this app. Check with your managing broker for details. But you know, the more I talk, the more I remember. It's actually onerockstars.com. If you scroll down to One Suite Training, there's a class on the Realty One Group app coming up that you would register for if that's of interest to you, from onerockstars.com. Okay, sharing your app. So once you got it installed, you can easily begin to share the app through a variety of methods. You can text the link, you can email the link, you can post it to social media, and we encourage you to use the app when meeting with somebody new instead of your business card, because cards can be easily lost and easily misplaced. But your app is always going to be there with them. And within your app, there is a contact your agent button. A contact your agent button, which makes it easy for them to reach you anytime. Okay, they can call, email, or text you with just one click. So it's super simple to share just by clicking the drop-down menu, drop-down box, and selecting Share App. Okay, so from there, just enter the prospect's phone number, and a link will be sent to them by text so they can download your app. Super easy. Lupe, are you using the app?
I am not yet. I
Okay.
need to get trained on setting that up. And I still have not like figured out how to edit my website or anything, so that's what I need to work on.
Okay. Let's see if I could do something here. Um, are you seeing, does it say Realty One Group on your screen now?
Yeah.
Okay. So onerockstars.com, if you scroll down to One Suite Training, One
Oh.
Suite Training,
Mm-hmm.
um, property search and listings, drip campaign, they used to have this all both combined into one. Let's see. Register now. They used to show the full, okay, they don't do that anymore. They used to show the full list of One Suite Training classes, but that's where you would go.
Okay.
Onerockstars.com, scroll down to One Suite Training, and once a month, my gosh, maybe once every 2 months at the most, you'll see a training class right here for the app, and you'll see a training class right here for the website.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And there's Realty One Group Orientation, Part 1 and 2, and then a series of other classes down here. But okay, so that's where you go for training specific to the app and training specific for your website, which also have access to the Realty One Group website.
All right.
Okay, back at it. So capturing leads with your agent app. So your clients can easily get information about any home that they see by clicking on nearby homes. And a common frustration that clients have when searching with other apps is finding properties that are no longer available. The realtor.coms, the home.coms, the Zillow have a lot of homes on there that say they're available, but they're really not because they're under contract. They haven't yet closed, but they're under contract and not accepting any other offers. So with your app, it's connected to your MLS, so it updates in real time and it's super, super accurate. So running your business like a real business, begin with the end in mind. Are you here because you are serious about building a successful business? Do you want a business you could sell one day? We've got 2 agents in the Glendale office that are considering selling their business. They've been around a long time, sold many thousands of homes, have a big, big, big database of people who know them and love them and trust them and think they're great, that they're at the point now where they're actually selling their business. Or do you just want to earn a little extra income? And there is no wrong answer here. So at Realty One Group, we believe that through creative coaching and real estate education, specifically through this Rev Up program, that we provide you with all the tools needed to run your business like a true business. And that means showing you how to set up and operate your business, which is essentially what we're doing as part of the Rev Up program. To be a successful business owner, you have to have you don't have to, but my gosh, those who do tend to excel and succeed far more than those that don't. A written business plan and a clear, specific goal. We've got business plans. I've got business plans. Priscilla, ask your managing broker for the Realty One Group business plan if that is something that is of interest to you. Lupe, let me know because Lupe is in the Glendale office if that's something you're interested in. Create goals in all areas of your life, spiritual, business, financial, personal. If it's not written down, it's not real, in my opinion. The minute you decide to write down your goal, a path is born with how to reach it. That has absolutely been my experience. Measure and track your results. Know what's working, know what's not working, and make the appropriate adjustments and course corrections. Building your team and company. So from the very beginning, understand that you do have a team with Realty One Group. You've got me, you've got your managing broker. Let everyone in your sphere of influence know that you have a team of professionals here to help their real estate experience be great. You know, from loan people with Epic Lending. For us, it's Barb Spitzak and Mike Tizano with Title and Escrow, Rock Title, Art Sidibaka, home warranty people, transaction coordinators. We've got full service and limited service TCs in all of our office, home inspectors, a handyman service, a pool care. So you do have a team. SMART goals. So we've all heard about SMART goals, but let's talk about it again. SMART, S is for specific, M for measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. So is your goal specific? For example, I will get rich. I will get rich is not considered specific. However, I will earn $100,000 or $500,000, whichever that is for you, by December 31st is a specific goal. Measurable. How do you know when your goal is accomplished? It's great to have a goal, but if you don't know how to measure it, if you don't measure it, you're never going to hit it. So if your goal is to earn a specific dollar amount, state that dollar amount. And then at the end, it'll be easy to measure by looking at your year-to-date GCI, your year-to-date gross commission income if your goal is to make $100,000 in 2025. Attainable. Is it attainable? Is it something that is achievable in the time frame that you've given it? For example, I will earn $1 million by December 31st. Anything's possible if you put your mind to it and you truly believe, but some things may not be really attainable in the time frame you've given based on your current experience level, based on your current methods and your current experience and effort. So setting attainable goals will not only motivate you to pursue them, but also inspire you to even set greater goals as you attain them. R is for relevance. Do your goals align with your values? Will it move you in the direction that you want to go? Hopefully the answer is yes. If it's not, time to change course. If it doesn't contribute to your broader objectives, you might want to rethink it. T is for timely. Does it have a due date? Without a specific deadline, oftentimes a task will be put off over and over and over and over, and sometimes never completed at all. I like to assign levels of priorities to my goals. And of course, achieving your goals come from the sum of all of your activities with that specific goal in mind. So that is the SMART system in a nutshell. The big picture: in order to get to where you want to be, you have to know where you are now. So ask yourself if you really know where you are. And that really sounds silly, but it's important. Do you know exactly what it costs to keep a roof over your head and feed your family or feed yourself? Do you know how much monthly business expenses are? We have some agents spend $1,000 a day on personal promotion. That's a lot of money. We're also selling a lot of homes. Do you know how much volume you have to do this year? How much volume you have to do this year to reach your commission goals, compensation goals? You know what your average sales price is? Sold 10 homes, add them up, divide it by 10. You know exactly where your business comes from. Does it come from referrals? Does it come from a door hanger that you do? Does it come from open houses? Does it come from door knocking? Remember, we're not just self-employed independent contractors. We are business owners, and every decision we make should be from a business owner's perspective. Okay, so this is a fun one. Transactions needed to reach your income goal. So don't make this complicated, guys. A lot of things are so simple, and we tend to make them so complicated that we get overwhelmed and don't do anything. So the listing and sales goal. So this sheet helps you to convert your income goal into units sold. And that's what I was. I was, a unit sold guy. My goal was always to sell at least 50 houses a year. And I wanted to close one deal a week. One commission check is what we called it back then per week was fantastic. So number one, what is your average sales price? Let's say it's 500,000 bucks, which nowadays, because pricing has gone up so much, that's not super difficult anymore. What is your average commission split? 3%. What is your average compensation per sale? 15,000 bucks. And I understand it could be less than 3%. In some cases, it could be more than 3%, depending on the market we're in. We're in a market that has a lot of favors to the buyer. If it's a buyer's market, you see compensation go up. You see seller's market, especially super strong seller's market, we see compensation go down. So it's up and down. So for purposes of this class, we're going to say you sold a $500,000 home at 3%. That is a $15,000 compensation check. How much money do you want to make this year? If your goal was 250,000 bucks, you simply take the 250, divide that by your average compensation check, which in this case is 15,000, and you need 17 sales. 17 sales to reach your goal of $250,000 this year. Okay. For the newer people, that could be overwhelming. For the experienced people, that is extremely doable. Okay, what is your time worth? If your desired income is $250,000, divide your income goal by the 52 weeks per year. That is $4,800 per week. And then we divide that by 5 days. And a lot of agents, if they're not working 7 days a week, they're certainly thinking about it. But that would be $961 per day. Divide that by the number of hours you work daily. And let's just say for purposes of this slide 8, that'd be $120 an hour. Okay, so these are sheets to determine what your time is worth. Okay, tracking and planning. How will you get there? Do you have a specific business plan outlined to support your goals? A good business plan will not only outline what you wish to accomplish, it's also going to break your activities down into monthly, weekly, and even daily tasks that will support you and help you achieve your goals. First one is tracking your numbers. Let's do that. Tracking your numbers, track your progress. And if it's not on track, you need to make some adjustments. You need to know how you're doing every step of the way. If you wait until the end of the year, it's far too late to course correct. So I suggest at least a quarterly review of the progress in all areas of your business plan. And again, if you don't have a business plan, contact your managing broker if it's something you want to work on. I have a Realty One Group one, but the truth is you can probably Google business plans as well for real estate agents and come up with something. Again, the action is most important. The action is most important. So current productivity. What does your week consist of? If you look at your weekly work schedule, how would you grade yourself? Are you effective? Are you efficient? Are you organized? Are you highly productive? Or are you scattered and disorganized and just flat waste too much time? And for the vast majority of people, it's the latter. They're wasting too much time. Income generation versus income servicing activities. This is another one that you definitely want to star and remember for the rest of your career. So every task we do in real estate can be considered either an income generating activity or an income servicing activity. Income generating activities is anything that leads directly to your income. And income servicing activity would be all those admin tasks that need to be done, but they support the income generating activities. Okay, for example, doing a listing presentation, going out with a buyer, sitting in open house. These would all be examples of income generating activities, negotiating a purchase contract. But uploading those documents into SkySlope, ordering the photographer, putting a sign in the ground, these are all income servicing activities that should be done by others. Okay, so learn the difference between income servicing and income generating activities. Time blocking. So time blocking is an excellent way to stay on track and be focused on the activities that you want to complete during the day. Instead of jumping back and forth from one activity to the next, you might be focusing on research for a client, and then you get a text from your spouse or your significant other. Then the doorbell rings. Then you have to check Facebook. And we all need to focus all of our attention on just one activity at a time. I'm personally not a huge fan of time blocking. I like to focus on one activity, get it done, focus on the next activity. So time blocking should include both personal and business activities. And many times personal activities are going to be just as important, or in many cases, more important than your business activities. So if going to the gym or exercising, whatever that means to you, going for a walk, doing so will help your business. And I can tell you from experience that you will be far more effective if you stick to those personal activities that are truly important to you. If family is super important to you, then your business will be better if your family life is strong. Again, I speak from experience in that one too. Time management. Do I really have to create and follow a schedule? And the answer is yes. You really should. You are your own boss now. However, most agents get into the business of real estate for the freedom to escape having to punch a clock for somebody else. And then they're the actual cause of their own failure by wasting valuable time jumping from one activity to the next, or trying to do way too many things at once, resulting in no results at all. And the very thing that attracts them to the real estate business in the first place becomes the thing that causes them to fail. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. Time blocking. So the perfect week, using the perfect week sheet. So the perfect week is an outline of what your schedule would look like in a perfect world. And the perfect week does not have to be perfect. It's a blueprint for what a perfect schedule would look like. Follow it as close as you can, and do not beat yourself up if you're not doing it 100%, right? If you're doing it 0 right now, my gosh, if you just followed your perfect plan 30% of the time, that's a hell of a lot better than 0. So please don't go back to what a lot of agents do, the extreme position of either needing to do it 100% perfect or not at all. Okay, 50% is a heck of a lot better than 0. So it should keep you focused on the time blocking activities in your business plan. Look at how you currently spend your time and then compare it with how you would spend your time with this perfect week and see how similar they are. The goal is to make them as close as possible. Again, it's not to be perfect. Not to be perfect. Personal accountability, plan your work, work your plan. This is where the rubber meets the road. It's time to get to work and you have a plan, you got to follow it. But the truth is, as easy as it is to schedule, the schedule is to follow, it's also super easy not to follow. And this is where accountability comes in. So let's talk about accountability partners, which is the first one on the list. Having an accountability partner is an excellent way to stay on track with your goals. The key is choosing an accountability partner that's going to hold your feet to the fire. If the accountability partner accepts your excuses without honest feedback, you'll start to see your goals as being less important. And lose your sense of urgency. So choose your accountability partners wisely. The next one says coaches. I personally had over 500 one-on-one coaching calls with real estate owners, brokers, team leaders, individual agents all over the country, regardless of what company they're with. So I'm a big fan of coaching. Still do it to this day, usually on nights and weekends. As managing broker of the Glendale office is my primary job during the week. So a good coach is going to help you get super clear on what your goals are, and help you identify your strengths and help you to design a game plan to play to those strengths. That person can help you decide when it's smart to delegate tasks to an assistant, where to find an assistant. I've got a team building class that I actually do, how to pay that assistant, where to find them, and how to focus on those income producing activities that we mentioned earlier. Okay, mentors. A mentor is somebody who's been in the business for a while and have demonstrated that they've got experience. They've been successful in real estate. They've got a training program, they're a person that knows how to train others and has both the time and the patience to do so. And they got wisdom. Most mentors, again, have been in the business a long period of time. They've already done it. They've sold a lot of homes. So you can benefit from their wisdom and from their experience, which is going to prevent you from some of the unnecessary surprises in your real estate career. Prospecting. Okay, so coming up on, and Priscilla, you're invited to it if you'd like to attend. Any agent in any office is welcome to attend, but I do a full hour on lead generation that I'm going to be doing for the Glendale office, and that's where I promote it, but it's open for anybody. Lead generation class that I do every quarter is coming up on April the 17th, so in 2 weeks, where I go over 33 different ways for agents to generate clients, and then I ask them to pick their top one or two, come in, sit down with me, and we do a deep dive on how to do it. So this is just the basics here as part of Rev Up module number 1. Again, I've got a full class that is a full hour long on this one topic. So types of
In-house?
prospecting. Say it again.
Is that in-house or is that a Zoom or what kind of, is it in person
It's going to
on
be
the
on
17th?
Zoom.
Okay, on Zoom. Okay.
Yep, live on Zoom. So if you want to send me an email to j.p.cook@realty1group.com and ask for the lead generation link, I'll send it to you. Lupe, you get it in the email, or excuse me, in the weekly newsletter. Yep. Okay, so where do leads come from? What are the most common sources for real estate leads? So the most effective would be by consistently communicating with your sphere of influence. These are the people I mentioned earlier who know you and love you and trust you and think you're great and they want to do business with you. Emails, texts, postcards, newsletters, an email drip campaign, whatever works best for you and for your personality and for your goals. I go over, again, 33 different ways to generate leads. Some of them cost money up front, but they're no effort at all, just money up front. Others are just the opposite. They don't cost anything, but they require a lot of effort. And we'll go over those in the lead generation class. So the key thing to remember is that you don't have to use all the different prospecting options that are available to you to be successful. In fact, you should really focus primarily on the things that you enjoy and that you're good at, right? Otherwise, you're not going to do it, and you're certainly, if you do it, you're certainly not going to do it long term if you don't enjoy that method of prospecting. Okay, so the inner circle that we see here on our slides represents a variety of lead sources. The inner circle is past clients, friends, family. There are people that you know will give business and referral to you if given the opportunity. The middle circle, social media, co-workers. A lot of agents do real estate part-time. They got a full-time job elsewhere. Different businesses that you use, community groups, church groups, medical professionals, neighbors. These are people that you've connected with, but they have not referred business or done business with you yet. And then the outer circle is sign calls, farming, direct mailing, online ads, websites, networking groups, cold calls. These would be people or lead sources that you're developing, and you don't really know them yet, and they don't know you yet either. But you're building those connections that will lead to success and business down the road. Okay. So there's a lot of ways to generate business, and it's just a matter of choosing which ones to pursue, and always beginning with your sphere of influence again, because these are the people who are usually the quickest, the easiest, the most understanding, the most friendly, and the least expensive source of business for you. Scripts and dialogue. Practice, practice, practice is what the slide says. So practice is necessary if you want to be good at anything in life, and scripts are no exception. The more we practice, the more comfortable we feel. The more comfortable we feel, the more effective our scripts will become. So find a good script practice partner and work together to fine-tune your scripts and dialogues. And also be sure to seek guidance from a trusted coach, as we mentioned earlier, a mentor, your managing broker. Many agents in your office have already handled the objections that you need help with. Agents in my office, I've got an objection handler. I'm sure Melissa probably has the same thing, where we've got the top objections that a buyer or seller can have, and then multiple responses to those objections. Okay, so always practice your scripts and dialogue. Okay, an effective prospector has their prospecting time built into their schedule. For me, it's every morning, usually from 8 until 9 or 8 until 10. A little bit modified this morning because I had to teach this class. Okay, we talked about mindset earlier. Mindset is extremely important with regards to any prospecting activities that you do. Positive energy delivers positive results, and the customers can feel it. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. The GPS. So in this course, we're almost done. Only a couple slides left. In this course, we have discussed several tools that can be applied in your business to create what we call a navigation system, GPS, navigation system, goals prospecting or goals planning and systems. That's going to keep you laser focused on the core essentials of your business, give you a clear picture of where you are based on the questions we asked earlier, and give you an understanding of where you want to be based on your business plan, which we discussed earlier. It's going to help promote balance in your life, something we all crave nowadays. We talked a little bit about personal goals and boundaries and personal time. It's going to remind you when you are off course and how to make course corrections before it's too late, and also how to take big goals that seem overwhelming. We did this with that compensation, how many units you need to do to reach your compensation goal, which we had an example of 250. Take big goals, for example, 250,000 in gross commission, that seem overwhelming in the moment, and reduce them to small, simple activities that can be done today. The one habit is a tool that will be discussed in an upcoming Rev Up module. I want to say it's module number 3. By implementing this tool and making it a daily habit, you will find that you will always have business opportunities. So what is the one habit? The one habit is quite simple. Call 3 people already in your database. And if you don't have a database, you actually do, you just don't know it, because you have a free CRM, really nice CRM, that Realty One Group gives you for free. I say for free, but the truth is it's part of your $50 a month. You pay $50 a month and you get a bunch of stuff that's in that $50 a month. So call 3 people already in your database every day. Add 3 new people to your database every day. And then every day send a handwritten note to all 6. And that is the one habit I had a bit of a modified version of that when I started. I was door knocking. I knocked on 20,000 doors over a 2-year period in North Glendale and North um, Phoenix, about 25 years ago. Wasn't much of North Peoria back then, but I would write handwritten cards to people that I met from door knocking. So again, big advocate of the handwritten note. Okay, that is it. Priscilla or Lupe, do you have any questions at all?
I think someone's asking about the email in the comments to send for your that class on the 17th.
Joshua Diaz. Okay. Joshua, I need you to can you say the email again? Oh, I see what you're saying. I was gonna say, well, I can't send it to you unless you give me your email. You're asking for my email. It's j.p.cook So you got j.p.cook@realtyonegroup.com. j.p.cook@realtyonegroup.com. In that class, send me the email. I'll send you the link. That is on the 17th from 10 a.m. until 11 or maybe 11:15, but starts at 10 a.m. Thank you, Lupe. I don't have my.
I appreciate it.
That was
You're
Priscilla.
welcome, Joshua. Oh, Priscilla. Okay. Joshua, well, what office are you in?
I am in the Goodyear office. I just started.
With Leah. Very good. Yep. Outstanding office. Priscilla, Lupe, did you have a question?
Yes, I was going to ask, you had mentioned that you have scripts that
Mm-hmm.
we could kind of go over in regards to, maybe objections. Do you have like a file of that you could email us, or is it somewhere, or is that a class as well where you go over that?
That is an email that I could send to you.
Great.
Yep. And Lupe, if you don't get it in the next hour or so, please shoot me an email
Okay.
reminder.
All right, will do.
Okay. Anything else? Okay, I guess that'll be it for now then. Again, please try to attend the 1 o'clock Rev Up class today. It'll be a different managing broker with a different topic. And I wish you the best and thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
JP.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.